Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about how to essentially enable different kinds of footers on your landing pages. Now, what I've got right here is my default footer. And I know that's true because if I edit this landing page right here, I'm going to go up to this Edit tab and then go into my display settings. You'll see that Show Site Footer is enabled. And that's what's going to be kind of like the default setting for any landing page that you create. Now you can show alternative footers by selecting this option right here, and it'll allow you to choose from any row block or simple maps blocks that you have created already. So for example, you can say I have an alternative footer right here that I've created. If I select that and click Save, and then I'll scroll down here, you'll see that now I have a different footer appearing in the footer section on this landing page. Which is actually different from my main landing page's footer, as you'll see as I scroll down to the bottom here. So that's really cool that you can enable different footers to appear on different landing pages. Let's say I don't want a footer at all though. You can actually disable the footer section. If you go back to edit your landing page and you go to the display tab, you can select no footer and save that. And you can see when we scroll down to the bottom here that now we don't have a footer. Now you can create new footers by creating custom blocks. And I won't go too in depth into how you do that because we have other videos on how you create custom blocks. But essentially you'll go up to Structure and you can add a custom block. Now for a custom block to appear in the footer section, you'll have to create either a row block or a simple maps block. But as long as you choose one of those and you've created it and you've saved it, you can reference that in the footer section. Now, let's say you want to edit an existing footer. You would go up to Structure and go to your custom block library. And you'll see that here are the other blocks that I've created, including the footers. So here's my alternate footer that I'm displaying right now on my landing page. And the main site footer, the default one, that's this one right here. So I can edit these simply by going to the row of that particular footer block and clicking Edit. Now you may wonder how might you be able to change the color of the footer section? That's a great question. Essentially, the color scheme for the footer section and for your navigation bar, things like that, that's going to be controlled within the theme settings of your site. And so if you need to change the colors for that, you can reach out to our support desk and we can change those colors for you. On this particular site, the footer color is silver. So with any footer block that I choose to display within the footer area, it's going to have that silver background to help things keep consistent. Well, that's everything we're going to cover in this video. Essentially, we learned how to enable and disable the footer section on our landing pages. We walked through how to select a different footer, where you can go to edit existing footers, and also where you can go to create brand new footers. And lastly, we touched on how to change the background color of your footer.